Here we are, we're live. Good afternoon to everybody. Kate here, your content alchemist with some content gold on a Wednesday lunchtime. And at the moment, we're talking all about telling your business story. In other words, how to use storytelling in a range of different ways. And also understanding how people actually engage with a good story that's going to help you build relationships with your audience. So this series that we're doing is for anyone who really wants to see how content can improve the engagement that they get from people with their business and what they do. And today we're talking about websites. So your website, your shop window into your business, into whatever it is that you do. Most people fall into the trap of thinking very transactionally about a website. But a website is a fantastic opportunity to tell your story. And not just your story, because in fact, a great website is telling two stories. What's the other story? The most important story of all, your customer's story. It's showing your understanding of their challenges. So it's about knowing your audience and expressing their story through your homepage. I get your problem, which is their plot, and talking through the setting that they're in, the pivotal points in their own story, and how you feature in their story as part of their supporting cast. So the homepage is not about you, it is about them and their story and where they're at with it. But what about your story? So your story is on the About page. It's just as important. The About page is the second most visited page on your website. It's not the second place people will go, but they'll keep coming back to your About page because they care about your values and who you are. So this is where you tell your own story. And you incorporate the four elements that I mentioned in my last live about stories. So we talked about the plot, the character, the settings and the style of your story. And this is what you put on your homepage, on your About page. You start actually with character, the values that are important to you as a business owner, what your team strive to do, the characters and who you all are. You can talk about the history of your company and how it came about. That's the plot. Now, if you're a new business, you talk about why you started the business, the story that got you to where you are today. You'll talk about how you work with clients. What's the setting? Are you working online? Do you work face to face? Is it a mixture? Are you for a location or are you for anywhere in the world? And also, in terms of style, make sure your tone of voice is coming across. Not writing this as an academic paper, but with your heart and your soul so that who you are is coming across. So think about those two stories. The story on your homepage, which is the story of your customer, and the story on your About page, which is your story and who you are and where you come from. And if you want us to take a bit of a look at how you tell your own business story on your website and elsewhere, then you can book in for a free content review with us. You'll find the link in the notes above. I can never remember, is it above or is it below? I think it's above. You'll be able to take a look, and we will be able to take a look at your website for you and look at how the story is coming across. We may even be able to come up with some really interesting plot twists. And of course, if you know anybody for whom this would be a helpful video, then do please share this or tag them in the comments below. And you can always ask any questions you may have, either by pinging us a message or by putting a comment in the notes below, and we will come back to you as soon as we can. And next time, 4 weeks from today, I will be back to talk about telling your story using social media. So that's it from me for today. Have a golden afternoon.